What if the belief that you must keep friends to stay healthy after 70 is actually what's making many older adults unhappy? Most people over 60 assume that shrinking social circles are a problem to fix. But what if that assumption is incomplete? Something important is missing from the story of aging and connection, and until it's understood, many seniors keep fighting a battle their own biology has already moved past. Here's the first clue. According to American aging surveys, social circles naturally contract with age even among healthy, mentally sharp seniors. Yet many of these same individuals report greater emotional stability and lower daily stress. That doesn't fit the popular narrative that more friends always equals better aging. So, what's really happening beneath the surface? To understand this, we need to look at the science of socio-emotional aging. In the late 1990s, psychologist Dr. Laura Christensen at Stanford introduced socio-emotional selectivity theory, a turning point in aging research. Her work showed that as people perceive time as more limited, the brain shifts priorities. Emotional meaning becomes more important than social expansion. This shift follows a strict cause and effect timeline that begins far earlier than most people realize. The origins of this issue often trace back to early adulthood. In your 20s and 30s, the brain is wired for growth, exploration, and social accumulation. Friends, networks, and broad circles provide opportunity and identity. The cause is future-oriented thinking. The effect is large, diverse social groups that feel energizing at the time. No one questions this stage because it works. Changes start quietly in the 40s. Responsibilities increase. Energy becomes more precious, and tolerance for shallow interactions declines. American time use studies show that middle-aged adults begin spending less time maintaining large social circles. This isn't burnout, it's neurological efficiency. The brain starts filtering what feels meaningful. The cause is cognitive prioritization. The effect is fewer, deeper interactions. Then comes the shift after 65 that most people ignore. Retirement, health changes, and life reflection alter how the brain processes reward. Dopamine-driven novelty gives way to serotonin-based calm and stability. According to U.S. psychological health data, older adults report less emotional volatility than younger adults, even with fewer social contacts. The cause is emotional regulation. The effect is a preference for solitude, independence, and self-paced living. This shift often creates confusion. Seniors notice they don't want as many friends anymore, but society tells them they should. This internal conflict reaches a breaking point when older adults start forcing socialization that feels draining rather than nourishing. Studies show that unwanted social obligations increase stress hormones in older adults. What looks like loneliness from the outside is often a mismatch between expectations and internal needs. The fallout affects health, money, and lifestyle. Seniors who force themselves into social roles that don't fit may experience fatigue, resentment, or anxiety. On the other hand, American surveys reveal that seniors who embrace independence while maintaining minimal but meaningful contact often report higher life satisfaction and lower stress-related health issues. Across millions of older Americans, the same pattern appears. Quality of autonomy matters more than quantity of friendships. This leads us to the misunderstood idea behind the title. It's not that you need no human connection after 70. It's that you no longer need friends in the traditional sense to live well. Independence becomes the primary emotional stabilizer. Here are 6 reasons why embracing independence after 70 can lead to a happier life. First, independence reduces emotional labor. Maintaining friendships requires energy, compromise, and scheduling. After 70, conserving energy becomes biologically important. Second, independence protects routine. Consistent sleep, meals, and movement patterns support aging bodies. Social obligations often disrupt these rhythms. Third, Independent strength and self-trust. Research shows seniors who rely on internal decision-making experience less anxiety and greater confidence. Fourth, independence reduces social stress. American mental health data shows older adults experience stress more intensely from conflict than younger adults. Less exposure means better regulation. Fifth, independence increases focus on purpose. Time once spent maintaining social ties can be redirected toward hobbies, learning, or quiet contribution activities linked to longer lifespan. Sixth, independence aligns with brain evolution. The aging brain is designed for reflection, not expansion. Fighting that design creates friction. Many seniors try failed fixes because of old advice. They force themselves into clubs they don't enjoy. They maintain friendships out of obligation. They fear solitude because it's mislabeled as loneliness. But research clearly separates the two. Solitude chosen is restorative. Isolation imposed is harmful. Linking this to today is essential. Americans are living longer, but overstimulation and social pressure haven't slowed down. Seniors who understand this shift stop blaming themselves for wanting less and start building lives that fit who they are now. So, what can people over 60 apply today? First, audit your social energy. Notice which interactions restore you and which drain you and adjust without guilt. Second, build independent skills that reduce reliance on others, such as technology comfort, transportation planning, or health literacy. Third, replace forced socialization with purposeful solitude reading, walking, learning, or quiet creativity. Here is the clear warning based on evidence. Choosing independence should never mean complete disconnection. Chronic, unwanted isolation increases health risks. Independence works best when paired with at least one reliable human connection. And here's the open thought to leave you with. If your desire for fewer friends is not a failure, but a sign of emotional maturity, what part of yourself are you finally being invited to honor? If you want to explore how independence and well-being truly work after 70 without guilt or fear, subscribe now. The next chapter reveals why the most peaceful seniors aren't lonely at all, they're finally aligned.